Good evening, I'm Lynn Cannon. Mia is off. Tonight we are getting a much needed break from the rain, but the flooding is far from over as rivers continue to rise tonight. At issue is water being released from Lake Conroe and Lake Livingston, which is flooding communities downstream along the San Jacinto River, communities like Conroe and Cleveland. We're also closely watching the Trinity River, which leads to places like Liberty. Our Matt Doherty visited Liberty and drove along the Trinity River. He joins us live from just south of the Lake Livingston Dam. How's it going there, Matt?
Ellen, well, a lot of that river flooding is from water that has passed through here at Lake Livingston, which continues to release water from its dam tonight.
This is how things looked late this afternoon in Liberty as the Trinity River is continuing to rise. The river has not reached its crest and likely won't until this weekend. Although this flooding isn't expected to break records, the river is still running very high.
We are expecting flooding conditions on some of these rivers, and in some cases major flooding, especially on the Trinity River.
Jeff Lindner with the Harris County Flood Control District says we'll continue to see more river flooding as water is released, making its way further south. And even if it's nice outside,
just because the sun is out, just because the rain has stopped, that does not mean you can drive through high water. So water over the road is water over the road. Do not drive through high water.
At least one person has already died as a result of this flood event. The Trinity County Sheriff's Office says a man in his 70s went to get some of his belongings out of his flooded vehicle. His body was found this morning.
And we're going to have high water on roadways close to these rivers through the weekend. And so be mindful of that. Don't try to drive into that and have to get emergency, personnel out there to rescue you.
Tonight there is a voluntary evacuation order for residents living just below Lake Livingston. It's just one of the many areas that we're still watching tonight. Lynn.
A lot to worry about. Thank you, Matt. And this is what it looks like in Conroe today, where FM 2854 crosses the west fork of the San Jacinto River. That's where the river appears to have taken out the old historic Bonnie and Clyde Bridge. More people had to evacuate their homes today as more water is released from the Lake Conroe Dam, and that's flooding roads leading into their neighborhoods. We're out in Cleveland today, where we found abandoned cars in high water spots. That includes along County Road 388, where it crosses the east fork of the San Jac River. Officials say the river is expected to crest at 20 feet just after midnight tonight. That would be the highest it has been since 2001. Another trouble spot along Highway 59 just south of Kingwood. A view from Air 11 shows the area, and we could see the turnaround under the highway at the San Jacinto River is underwater. Water is also creeping onto nearby properties, although most homes there are raised.